Good morning. Welcome to this community meditation. And good morning to everyone who is watching online. I appreciate you. Thank you. My name is Debbie Little, and I am the practitioner of the day. So I'm asking you right now just to take a moment to make sure that your cell phones are on silence. And this meditation is a blend of spoken words, silence, and accompanied by some beautiful music. It will approximately last 15 minutes. So we can settle in and prepare ourselves. Breathing in and breathing out. As we relax into this moment, our eyes gently close and our breath falls soft and slow. Our bodies begin to relax as we become part of the music, feeling the vibration within. With every breath, we begin to release and let go, holding onto nothing. Our minds empty and our hearts soften. The energy shifts and we are enveloped by the stillness and embraced by the silence. So right now, take a moment to feel your senses as you inhale and exhale and just breathe. Dancing with the divine. When the sacred masculine is combined with the sacred feminine inside each of us, we create the sacred marriage of compassion and passion in ourselves. This mixture of feminine and masculine energy creates a beautiful harmony that exists between them. They are within you. You become in harmony with yourself. Pause and reflect on these energies inside of you. Rest in the moment of silent contemplation. When we honor both, we then refuse to cast pieces of them into the shadows. They dance together in a magical ballet that is unique to us and makes us shine. Imagine these two energies dancing, holding each other closely, and moving in perfect union. They are separate, but yet together. Pause and become part of this divine dance between these two energies. Open your heart as you remember a moment in which you felt love. Rest in the sacred womb of the feminine. It is a very still and limitless space. Here, you are accepted as you are. There's nothing to earn that love and nothing that you can do to take it away. You are loved because you were born from the divine. Awareness overcomes you in this moment. Awareness of your heart as you breathe into it, feeling that love of the divine. Breathing in and breathing out, your heart expands with that awareness of love and peace and beauty. Pause now as you breathe in and breathe out, feeling your heart expand with that presence of love within you. Do you feel that vibration within you? It is because you have a pulse inside of you that is sacred. There is a warm glow that bursts forth from you with every beat of your heart. Life is reaching out as an impulse of becoming more of who you were meant to be. Feel, sense, and see as your breath takes you deeper and deeper. Now enter into this timeless pulse and feel the joy and the fulfillment within each beat of your heart. Feel it within you. Pause, breathing in and breathing out. Feel the joy and the light within as the divine dances gracefully within you. Feel the energy and the pulse of life. Sense, see, and know the powerful, energetic pulsing of light inside. Notice how the dark and the light, the stillness and the pulse, the rest and the activity dance together. This is the sacred dance of creation, in the dance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within you. Rest in this moment, pause and dance with abandon, joyfully inside with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Breathe in and breathe out and pause and rest. as we open up and we feel that vibration and those two energies within ourselves and feel that beautiful ballet, that dance together, those energies within us, we feel the joyfulness. We feel and sense the energy, the vibration within. And we merge the two together, knowing that this is the dance of creation within each one of us. We sense it in the dark and the light, the stillness and the pulse, the rest and the activity dance together. So we embrace this. We embrace this moment of these energies within us as we come more and more alive to it. So breathing in and breathing out, we rest in this moment, but we open our eyes and come back and feel that sense of aliveness in each one of us. And so it is. So thank you for joining me in this meditation this morning, and the service will begin at 10 o'clock. Thank you.
May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see. May I. There is a power, a presence. presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, it can only be God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. Oh, there is a wisdom, a knowing, a loving, and a truth. Whatever you need to know will come in God's way for you. Just say, until it's shown, I'll pray. I won't move until I know that I walk in the love of God. For the power, glory, of God is everywhere. I can feel it, it's everywhere. I can see it, it's everywhere. And I know in my heart, power, glory, of God is everywhere. Don't you see it, it's everywhere. Don't you feel it, it's everywhere. Won't you say in your heart, yes, I walk in the love of God. There is a power, a presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, God's love. Oh yes, I know that I know. Ooh, in the love of God. The power and the glory and the love of God. I can feel it, yes, I can see it, it's, and I know in my heart the power, glory, and the love of God is everywhere. Don't move, everywhere. Till you see it, it's everywhere. Be still, everywhere. Till you see it, it's everywhere. Praise God, everywhere. Till you see it, it's everywhere. Till you know in your heart. Yes, I walk in the love of God. There is a power, a presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. I walk in the love of God. Yes, I walk in the love of God.
Well, good morning, Center for Spiritual Living. What a wonderful day it is to be here. I'm getting ready for a big birthday, so I decided to figure out how many days I've been around. So this is my 23,770th day. So I'm happy to have seen that many sunrises. So you guys can join me in that, glorifying every single day of our life. What a wonderful way that is to begin. You were given a rock, or you were asked to pick up a rock when you came in. If you don't have a rock, would you raise your hand and our ushers would come and get you one? Everybody's got a rock? All right. And as I told somebody, these are not to be thrown. We are not throwing rocks today. Today is Father's Day, and it's a day that we can honor those people in our lives that have provided that type of paternal guidance for us. And so that's what this little ritual is about today. We are going to build something that's called a cairn, C-A-I-R-N. A cairn comes from the Celtic and Gaelic tradition, and they were piles of rocks that were used to signify a remembrance of someone or some peoples. They were the precursor to the headstones that we put on cemeteries nowadays. And the cairn is a wonderful way of symbolizing those people and the significance that they brought into our lives. And so I'm going to take you through a little ritual today to do that. First off, I have a poem that I'm going to read to you. I found parts of it online and I put parts of it together myself, so it's somewhat original, but not wholly. So if you would, just close your eyes. Take in a nice deep breath and listen to the poem. We gather now with stones in hands, not to build a wall, but to build a prayer, a cairn of memory, love, and truth for those who've walked before us here. Stone by stone, we name the ways a father shapes the soul and bone, a steady hand to lift us up, a quiet force that makes us known. They are the voice that steadies fear, the light that casts a braver way. They show us how to stand our ground and when to bend and when to stay. A father holds the outer edge, the sacred gate, the guardian wall. A presence felt when things go wrong, a net beneath each rise and fall. They teach us not just with words, but in the way they walk the land. A patience in a listening ear, a wisdom offered without demand. And when the world grows sharp and loud, a father softens what we feel. A grounding place, a sheltered tree, a quiet truth that helps us heal. Some fathers come through blood and name. Some come through soul or heart or grace. They step in where the light is thin and hold us in a sacred place. To father is to plant a seed, to tend it, rain or shine or snow, to give it roots, a place to cling, and let the wings of spirit grow. So stone by stone, we build this prayer, a tower rising from the land. May every father, near or gone, feel the love held softly in our hand. So hold your rock near you, heart, and bring your father to mind. And begin to recall those things your father gave you, the gifts, the patience, the love, the tenderness, the sternness, the sharp words, the guiding hand. Whatever that is, bring that to mind. And as we remember our fathers, we remember that they always did the best they can with the things that they had been given themselves, with the ways they had been taught and guided and directed by those who came before them. They offered us what they could. And so if Father brings a feeling of disappointment to you, offer a word of forgiveness. If when you think of the Father, something stirs up in you that you would like to release, make a commitment now to let it go. And remember only those qualities that enhance the relationship you had, or perhaps still have, with that one that you call Father. And so I'm going to invite our practitioners that are in service today to come up and hold the high watch for us. As we begin this ritual. And so to do this ritual, we're going to take our rock, say our Father's name, and the gifts that they gave us. My father is Arthur, and I learned commitment and perseverance. Yes.
My father's name is Charlie. I learned storytelling and creativity. My father's name is Theo. He offered love and warm embraces.
My father's name is Steve. He offered love, work ethic.
My father's name is Dean, and he offered love and joy. My father's name is Mike. He offered perseverance.
My father's name is Harry, and he offered this inner strength within of God and peace and harmony in the family.
My father's name is Lou. He continues to offer love, support, and a philanthropic heart. My father's name was AJ, and he taught me love, joy, fun, and adventure. My father's name is Gardner, and he taught me love and family.
My father's name is Clyde. He offered support, love, and compassion.
My father's name was Albert. He offered laughter, love, and forgiveness.
And so now we'd like to invite everyone else to come forward. If you'd come to the center aisle, place your stone, declare who your Father is and what they gave you. And while we're doing this, Justin's going to play We Come Together, and you're welcome to join us in singing that. So when you're ready, stand, come to the middle aisle, and place your stone on the pile for remembrance of your Father.
We come together in this moment. We bind hearts and minds, for we are form a tapestry woven from one life, one creation. Expressions of God, we come together now in one accord.
Please join us in singing.
We come together in this moment. We bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry woven from one life, one creation, undivided, all unique expressions of God. We come together now in one accord.
And so in this moment, we simply acknowledge all of the gifts that this pile of beautiful stones represents. The hearts and the minds and the hands and the love of those we called Father. Those who have come before us to guide the way, direct us, protect us, nourish us, and love us. We truly are blessed by those beautiful beings who represent Father to us. And so in loving thanks, we just allow this ritual to close. Knowing it is complete, we let it be. And so it is. Thank you, practitioners. Well, I thank you all for playing along with me. You know how I love rituals. Those of you that may be joining us for the first time, I saw a few new faces coming up. I'm so pleased to see that. In the back of the seats in front of you, there's a connection card. If you'd like to give us your information, we'd be happy to put you on our email list and let you know what's happening here at our center. We really try hard not to send out too many of them, so we won't inundate you with email. But if you'd like to stay in touch with us here, please fill out the connection card. I also want to acknowledge those people that are joining us online and say hi to them. We have a wonderful group of people that join us every Sunday, so if you would just wave at that window back there. That's where the camera is, and our YouTube is broadcasting live right now. So I hope those of you online enjoyed that ritual as well. All right, we're going to kick it off with our opening song, Home is Where the Love Is. Words are on the screen.
I am home where the love is. I am one with Spirit. Thankful for my blessings every moment, every day. I am home where the love is. Surrounded in God's presence. Resting in my love and truth. I let Spirit lead the way. It's lovely to meet you and to get to know your face. We are surrounded in love, flowing through this sacred space. We listen now as Spirit gently leads the way, as we open to the mystery. With love we will say, I am home. we're together and Spirit guides our way. We're united in truth and love leads our way. We open to our calling, very deep within. We listen for the silent voice, and together we sing. I am home where the love is. I am one with Spirit. Thankful for my blessings every moment, every day. I am home where the love is. Surrounded in God's presence. Resting in my love and truth. I let Spirit lead the way. Resting in my love and truth, I let Spirit lead the way. Good morning, everyone. Greet your neighbor at this time if you're comfortable doing so.
All right. So I'm not sure if anybody's noticed, but we've had quite a week in our country, haven't we? It's been a lot of things up. And so on Monday, I was moved to write a prayer and send it out to those people on our email list. You were given a copy of it when you came in today. And we're actually going to use that prayer today as our invocation. So I'm going to invite up our practitioner of the day, Debbie Little, to give us our affirmation, and then she's going to read the prayer that you were given as you came in this morning.
That's right, here. Good morning, everyone. So we'll start out with this morning's affirmation, and read it with me. I am in loving step with the divine. I see it in the rhythms of nature and the transitions of the seasons.
vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Let's sing it now. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go.
Knowing peace in our world, there is one infinite presence, one divine power, holy and whole, the sacred intelligence of love that breathes and governs all of life. It is omniscient, the wellspring of all wisdom, the essence of peace, the pulse of harmony that moves through all creation. This holy creative love is omnipresent and eternal, within, around, and beyond all that is. The omnipotent force is the unchanging truth beneath every appearance, the radiant light behind all form. It is both love and law, grace-filled and orderly, intimate and vast. I am one with this divine creative love intelligence. It flows in me, through me, as me, and around me. I am an individualized expression of Holy Spirit, guided by infinite wisdom. As I align with this truth, I know I am never separate from peace, from clarity, from the light of the divine. I am one with the wholeness of spirit. As I know this is the truth of me, I know it to be the truth of all. Knowing the oneness and the unity of all life, I speak this truth for all from the eternal voice of I am. In the midst of the noise, the dissent, the polarization, and confusion in the world around me, I turn inward to the deep stillness where truth resides. I know that beyond every appearance, there is a spiritual reality of unity, love, and divine right order. I claim that truth now. I declare that right where the chaos seems to be. The wisdom of spirit is emerging. Right where discord screams, the harmony of divine is pulsing through all hearts. I open to see with spiritual vision, not just what the world shows me, but what spirit knows. I claim clarity, discernment, and divine guidance for myself and for all. I affirm that truth is being realized and revealed in powerful ways. The love is rising up in unexpected places, and that we are collectively moving toward greater freedom, justice, and peace. I anchor myself in the unwavering center of divine consciousness, the changeless peace that passes all understanding. I am rooted in love. I am grounded in truth, and I am guided by wisdom. I am an instrument of truth, an instrument of peace, and a vessel of holy grace. It is moving through me into expression right now. With a heart open wide and overflowing, I give thanks for this holy moment, this sacred opportunity to remember and realign with the eternal truth. I am deeply grateful to rest in the awareness that is divine order, perfect, intelligent, and unfailing. It is unfolding now, in seen and unseen ways, touching every heart, every home, every corner of the world with its wisdom and grace. I give thanks for the sacred, knowing that this truth is not distant, but alive and active, as near as our breath, as vast as the cosmos. I rejoice in the knowing that the word spoken from the deep well of spirit goes forth to fulfill itself, manifesting now as a powerful presence of peace on earth. This peace is not passive. It is radiant, rooted, and real, dissolving fear, dissolving separation, and revealing the one presence of all. For this and so much more, I give thanks. I bless this world. I release it to the creative mind of the divine, and I trust in its holy unfolding, and so it is.
Let's sing now. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Justin. As I said, I felt that we needed to hear it read aloud, because sometimes the prayer speaks more powerfully when we speak it out loud, when the words actually come out of our mouths and we hear that and we feel that vibrational quality within us as our ears receive it. It's a powerful practice, our prayer. And so I'm going to talk a little bit more about that today. It's funny, I wrote these titles back in like last November. And so when I got up this week and it's like, oh, Dancing with the Divine, how am I going to work that into what's happening in the world right now? And then I realized we are dancing. It is this movement of energy back and forth. That's what a dance is, right? It moves the energy back and forth, and that's what's happening in our world right now. We have energy moving one way, and we have energy moving another way, and sometimes that energy comes together, and a bit of conflict ensues with that. And so always our opportunity is to look at what's happening there and take it back to spiritual truth. Take it back to spiritual truth. Right now in our world, it feels like there's a power struggle. It feels like there's this need to dominate and control, and this need to rebel against it. And it doesn't matter which side you think is right or wrong, and it doesn't matter whether you're left or right or red or blue or whatever that affiliation that you want to claim is, there is a tension happening. There is a tension that's happening that the sides are meeting and things are showing up for us. You know, one of the things that I've come to realize very clearly through all of this is the need for us to, the need for some people to focus on how we are divided instead of how we are united. I was just reading a blog post earlier this week about, it was a survey taken in 2024, so it's very recent, and they took 100 policy points, and they rated the Republicans and the Democrats on how many of them agreed with each one. What was surprising to me was that all of them were more than 50%, and that there weren't any of them that was more than a 10% difference. And so what that showed me is that we are much more alike in our belief system than we are in opposition to it. But here's the caveat. Unity doesn't sell. Divisiveness sells. Faith and love, that doesn't sell too well. Fear and anger, you can get people to tune into that. You can get people to turn their TVs to that. You can get people to find that on social media. Fear and anger and hatred and divisiveness sells. And unfortunately, we have people in our world who have a love of money that is leading to a false sense of power and a false sense of control. And so where are they putting their money? Where the things sell. We are seeing much more divisiveness on anything that we watch on TV, anything that we turn our attention to on social media. We will see thousands of examples of anger, fear, hatred, divisiveness. But nobody's out there building mass weapons of harmony. Nobody is flying drones over the country looking for unity. And nobody's loading their assault rifles with peace bullets, because those don't sell. So they're focusing on all of the ways that we're different. And so for us, our opportunity is always to go back to our spiritual principles. Go back to what it is we truly believe, and allow that to be our guiding force. So let's look at our very first principle. This is from the Declarations of Principles, written in 1928 by our founder, Ernest Holmes. We believe in God, the living Spirit Almighty, one indestructible, absolute, self-existent cause. That one manifests itself in, through, and as all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. The manifest universe is the body of the living Spirit. Everything is God. There is only one. Oneness. And if there is only one, how many powers can there possibly be? One. One power, one presence, one divine creative source of all. That one is where we put our attention. That one is where we take it back to truth every time we are faced with any example of hatred or fear or anger or divisiveness. We turn our attention back to God. Because what do we think has power in the world other than God? What are we giving power to other than God? If we believe there is an evil out there, we are giving it power to work. But if we can really believe in that one power, and not just believe it on an intellectual level, but have the experience of it. We have the experience of it through our spiritual practices. When we sit in contemplation and meditation, and we spend time communing with that holy presence, we feel it. And it becomes real inside of us. And that realness moves out into our day. So that when we are faced with challenges, it's going before us and preparing the way. As they say in the Bible, making the crooked places straight. Spirit is always there. It is the one power, the one presence. Any time that we turn our attention away from it and we give power to something else, we are believing in two powers. we have to then begin to heal our sense of separation, begin to heal that within ourselves. Because as I said earlier, we are a lot more alike than we are divided. Where are we putting our attention? You know, we are encouraged every single day to believe that there is a power out there other than God. Everything you turn on TV, every newspaper you read, every time you turn on to social media, walking down the street, seeing signs, being in conversations or listening to somebody else while you're waiting in the doctor's office and you hear it. We are constantly being bombarded with a sense of separation, with a sense that there is a power out there other than God. And when we give belief to that, it has a place to operate. But when we give belief to Spirit, when we know that the place on which I stand is holy ground for God is there, then we give God a place to operate. And we can't tell what wondrous things will be coming through us when we allow ourselves to be that presence of the divine. Our task is always to be in the world, not hide away from it. We're not to go and sit in mountaintops and ohm the day away. That's not our job. Our job is to be in the world, but to not let the world consume us. Not be at the effect of everything that we see around us. Not be at effect of social media. Not be at the effect of the news. To be in the world. Because when we're in the world, we give a place for God to show up. If we isolate ourselves, then God doesn't have room to work in the world. We believe that God moves through us. It is in us, as us, and around us at all times. In 1959, our founder, Ernest Holmes, was at the Asilomar Conference. It's probably July or August, we're not real sure, but he he gave a talk that has become very famous. It was called The Sermon by the Sea. You have some excerpts from it on the back of the prayer that I gave you. But in that talk, he said this: "Find me 1,000 people in the world who know what religious science is and use it and live it as it is, and I'll myself live to see a new world, a new heaven, and a new earth here." Religious science is the philosophy that we practice here. It's also sometimes called science of mind. It was founded in the early 20s by Ernest Holmes, who was a great synthesizer of all of the spiritual traditions. He could find what he called the golden threads of truth that run through all traditions. Nowadays, we would call it inner spirituality, where we find the best of all and we bring it into our experience. And so some of those best things that we practice is that one power, one presence, one divine creative mind of all. Some of the best things that we practice are prayer. We have a very fabulous form of affirmative prayer. You heard an example of it from Debbie this morning when she read it aloud to you. Our practitioners are skilled at giving you a spiritual mind treatment, an affirmative prayer for whatever condition you're experiencing. It is a very powerful tool to help us remember truth. We have meditation, which gets us right into connection with Spirit. Our meditation is the way that we experience God. It's the way that all sense of separation dissolves from us, and we see that unity of life through our practice of sitting in the silence, of being still and know that I am God. That I, in the midst of me, is mighty. That there is only this one power and this one presence. One of the Sufi mystics I've studied in the past is Hazrat Khan. And he says this: the solution to the problem of the day is the awakening of consciousness of humanity to the divinity within. The solution to our problem is to wake up. And what are we waking up to? We're waking up to the realization that we are already the perfection of the divine. We are already all that God is. That power and that presence is in us right here and right now. And it is available to us at all times. To wake up the consciousness of humanity to the divinity within. To be that place where God shows up. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. That is always our task. Khan believed that our spiritual path was not about escaping this world. Again, we're not to go sit in the mountaintop and meditate the day away. But it's about awakening the world and being a channel ourselves for that divine love to move through. Another one of the great mystics that I've been spending time with is, I always have trouble with his name, Maharishi. He's a Hindu mystic. He says, your own self-realization is the greatest service you can render to the world. How many of you feel like you want to go out and do something right now? That you want to go forth and find something to do? When we have that feeling of wanting to fix the problem of this world, it begins with us. It begins with our own self-realization. And what are we to realize? We're to realize that the presence of the divine is right in us right now. Maharishi reminds us that we are here to be fully who we are, a child of the divine. We are to anchor ourselves in truth whenever we are faced with any appearance outside of that. Anchor ourselves in that truth. Not to withdraw from the world, but to be in the world and not of it. He calls this the highest form of activism. Now, being that place of peace can seem like it's a very passive activity. I'm just going to sit here and be peace. Well, what good does that do anybody, right? But everything begins within ourselves. If I take my presence that is not peace into a situation that is not peaceful, what am I going to get? More disturbance. But if I can be a place of peace and I walk into a situation of conflict, I don't know how far that peace can go. But I trust that it will happen. I trust that Spirit is on the job, moving through me to bring a resolve to the discord that I'm experiencing right now. The place on which I stand is holy ground, for God is there. And reminding myself of that truth in the midst of discord is the highest and holiest work that we can do. We are being invited every single day into a deeper relationship with peace. A deeper relationship with peace. Not a peace that just makes us feel comfortable, especially if that comfort is at the expense of someone else. But that peace, as the master teacher says, the peace that passeth all understanding. That deep, abiding peace. That when you know it, you know it, and you know it, and you can never unknow it. It's not something far off. It's not something that we should be hoping the world should find. But it is a sacred dance that we have already been asked to join. With Spirit as our dance partner, we can move into that peace. The divine is extending its hand to us. Are we willing to accept the dance? Are we willing to be the partner with the divine and allow it to show up through us? In a world that feels so chaotic and fractured and aching right now, it can be difficult to believe that peace is possible in this situation without some big change happening. But our new thought principles teach us otherwise. We know that peace begins in our own consciousness. That I am the place where peace shows up. And from that place in consciousness, it radiates outward. It radiates through our thoughts, our words, our actions. I think it even radiates from the vibrations that come off of us. It is moving itself forth into expression. I don't have to know how it is. I just have to know that it's happening. But again, it's a dance. It's a dance of moving towards peace all the time. Engaging in that dance, being an active participant in it. It's not a destination, we get there and we're done. But it is a slow waltz, always allowing us to feel it in the depth of our bones. The energy of peace is not stillness. I think we erroneously think that equate being still with being at peace. But the energy is different. Peace is palpable. It's movement. It's a dance of the divine, the highest order of the divine. It's not about the absence of anything, but it's about bringing the presence into it, being that place of peace. And so to dance with the divine, we need to listen to the rhythm of truth. What is the truth in the situation? Not the human truth, but the high and holy truth. We believe God is love, nothing else but love. We know that there is a way for everything to be resolved, and I don't even have to know how it happens. I just have to know that it is. We have to move in harmony with that divine love. We have to respond to challenges with grace, with compassion, with kindness. Because if we respond any other way, we meet resistance. But there's very little resistance to kindness. And we have to give up the need to control to lead the dance, to have that need of control that we often have. I remember early on in my dancing life wanting to be the lead in the dance, and I had to let that go because I couldn't do my feet didn't allow me to do that. So it's like I gotta find somebody to follow in this dance that I'm doing in life. I need someone to show me the steps. And this is not about getting all the steps right all the time, but it's about trusting. It's about surrendering. It's about allowing the divine will to move through us. Rumi said it this way: dance when you're broken open. Dance if you've torn the bandage off. Dance in the middle of fighting. Remember, Rumi is the founder of the whirling dervishes. Dancing was very important to him. He received the word of God by dancing around a pole. All of his poems were written by scribes sitting around him on the floor as he twirled around a pole in his yard. He received the impress of spirit and spoke it out from his mouth as he danced. Because he surrendered to the divine. He didn't try to control the movements. He trusted. He was willing. And he allowed God to have a place to act up through him. Surrender, receptivity, trust. These are powerful attributes that we need to begin to work with more in our lives. We can do this in lots of different ways. I love to have things that remind me of it. I know you have heard me say lots of phrases over and over again because you know why? They remind me of the truth. They get me right down real quick, right to the truth. The place on which I stand is holy ground, for God is there. That means I'm bringing the presence of God into every situation I'm in. I don't have to worry about it. I can remember that truth whenever I feel any kind of discord, Bring that truth to mind. It's powerful. We use one that we close our services with that will help you remember that truth in pretty much any situation. There is only one life. That life is God, that life is perfect, and that life is my life now. You all know it. Use it when you feel distress. Use it when you are faced with discord, when you have fear come across you. Use these words. They are powerful. Take them into your meditation. Take them into your contemplation. Really begin to let that become alive inside of you and live from that place. And so some other things we can do is ask ourselves some good questions. Am I at peace with myself today? Check in. Am I at peace with myself today? Am I carrying resentments or fear? If I'm worked up over something I've seen on social media or I don't watch TV much, but I hear it every once in a while. If I'm worked up over something I've heard, I am not in any place of peace. I have got fear and resentment and anger and worry and doubt going on inside of me. So bring myself back to center. And then finally, where am I choosing not to trust God? Or what do I think has power out there other than God? Our greatest barrier to peace is the illusion of separation. We believe in God, the living Spirit Almighty, one indestructible, absolute, self-existent cause. That one manifests itself in, through, and as all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. The manifest universe is the body of the living Spirit. What else could be operating but God? Bringing ourselves back to that truth. It's not passive. It's not lip service. It is a tried and true practice of every single mystic in the world. You listen to the great mystics. They weren't fighting. Some of the greatest mystics in all our time, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr. Peaceful resistance. Peaceful. The moment we feel the need to fight, when we are in antagonism with anything, we have lost our sense of peace. So return to that. Bring it back to our center. Every act of kindness is an act of peace. Every moment that we are able to forgive somebody is an act of peace. Every time we choose to release judgment about something we've heard, that's an act of peace. Every time we decide, I'm not going to be afraid of this, that's an act of peace. Every time you choose love, regardless of the circumstances, is an act of peace. We have the opportunity in every single moment to be the place of peace. We don't know how it's going to move out into the world. But the great thing about Spirit is we don't have to know the how. We don't even have to know the when. We just have to know that it is. And that it's operating in our lives right here and right now. The place on which I stand is holy ground, for God is there. Let's take this into prayer. I invite our practitioners to stand and surround us. So take in a breath and let that breath be that place of peace within you. Let the breath moving through you be a tangible expression of a body that is at peace. Breathing in and out is giving and receiving. I receive peace. I give peace. And so right here and right now, I know that there is only one. One incredible love intelligence, one divine creative source of all, one power, one presence, one living Spirit Almighty. And I know that there is nothing else but it. That the presence of this one fills every single being. It is the very breath we breathe. And it is nearer than our hands and feet. The presence of the divine resides right in every single piece of creation. Every single one of us is that place where God shows up. And so knowing this truth, I know that right here and right now, each one of us is a vehicle for that peace to be expressed in this world. I know that the power and the presence of the one has instilled itself right in every single being. And that it is waiting for our recognition to allow it to be manifested in this world. And so our task is always to recognize that the place on which I stand is holy ground, for God is there. That I am willing to be that expression of the one. That I am willing to allow it to move forth into expression through me. And I release any need to control how it happens or when it happens. I just simply know that it does. I know that each one of us is an ambassador for peace. And I know that as we spend more time in our spiritual practices, that we are guided and directed to the right and appropriate steps for us in this moment to be that place where peace is felt in the world. And I'm so happy to know this. I'm so grateful to feel it in action right here and right now. And I just simply release this word into that law, into that creative mind, that cosmic consciousness that knows no limitations. I let it go and I let it be. And together we say, and so it is.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealing I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealing I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealing I am whole.
Thank you, practitioners. So now is that time we have to support our community financially through your offerings and gifts. I just lost my page. Here we go. So we have several ways that you can give electronically. We have Zelle, Text to Give, and our online donation button. And we also gratefully receive your cash and check donations here today. And so if you are giving cash or check, hold it near your heart. If you've already given electronically or you're planning to do that, just put your hands over your heart. Repeat after me. This gift I give goes forth from me. Does amazing and miraculous things. And returns to me in kind. Pressed down and overflowing. And so it is. All right. Justin has a new song for us. We've been singing a couple times this week. Good Measure Chant. Words are on the board, on the screen.
Good Good measure pressed down and shaken up, abundance flows through me. Conscious of my spiritual truths, I reap and sow God's bounty. Give and receive, live and believe. The measure that I measure with is measured back to me. Good measure pressed down and shaken up, abundance flows through me. Conscious of my spiritual truths, I reap and sow God's bounty. Give and receive, live and believe. The measure that I measure with is measured back to me. Good measure pressed down and shaken up, abundance flows through me. Conscious of my spiritual truths, I reap and sow God's bounty. Give and receive, live and believe. The measure that I measure with is measured back to me.
And so we just give great thanks for everything that we received here today, for the impressive spirit that has moved through us, manifesting itself in wondrous, wondrous ways. We are blessed, and so it is. Thank you. All right, just a couple of announcements. First up, I don't have a slide for this, but today after service, right after service, we're going to set the room for the labyrinth, and we're going to do about a 30-minute peace meditation. So if you are feeling any distress right now from any of the things that are happening in the world, please plan to stay with us, and we'll give you an opportunity. I'll take you into a little bit of a contemplation, a little meditation, and then you'll have an opportunity to walk the labyrinth, bringing peace within yourself. So please stay after service for that if you're interested. Also, we are starting on June 20th. We're this coming Friday. We're going to be starting the 31 days of prayer. We're not going to send this out on our e-blast list because I don't think some people want to be inundated with 31 emails in a row. But if you would like to receive it, we have sign-up sheets back at the table, and there's one out in the hallway in the lobby too that you can sign up for. Just put your name down there. It'll also go out on our e-blast this week with a link to sign up so that you'll receive 31 consecutive prayers for peace in our world right now. These are being written by our practitioners currently right now, and so I know it's going to be a powerful practice. They are all going to be written from the point of view of I am, so that you may read it yourself aloud whenever you're feeling any kind of distress. So please take advantage of that. If you know anybody else that might benefit from 31 days of prayer, please ask them to sign up for it, or send us send us an email with their name, or let us know their name and email address, and we will be happy to include them on that. I've already received several requests this morning from people outside of the community that their friends have told them about it, so they want to be included in these 31 days of prayer. So we know that consistent practice brings results, and so there's a scientific study out there that says you can change anything in 21 days. Well, I like to add a few extra just in case. So we're doing 31 days, 31 days of practices here. So 31 days of prayer. So please sign up for that if you're interested in that. Today's the last day for our pop-up bookstore for the month of June. It will be back the second week in July. Please take a look at what we have here. We've got some wonderful items up there. Today is also the last day last Sunday for our Soulful Giving. We will still be collecting things if you are buying stuff online through our Amazon wish list. You can buy that. You can go ahead and buy those, and they will get delivered to our address here, and we'll add that on. And next Sunday, we'll let you know how many socks and deodorants and razors we have collected for our neighbors in this valley that are experiencing housing challenges. So it's a wonderful opportunity to give a gift back. I have a class coming up starting July 1st, The Infinite Way. This is an online class studying the work of Joel Goldsmith. He said that there were 8 chapters. If you really wanted to understand his teaching, there were 8 chapters you needed to know, and that's what this class is, those 8 chapters. And so, again, it's going to be online, so if you're interested in that, you can sign up. Today we have we have 2 different groups meeting today, and I wanted to ask Judy to come up and talk a little bit about the women's group. I thought, Oh, you're going to do Gourmets for God. Ah, that's what you were coming here for. I remember now, I'm supposed to talk about the women's group because I'm speaking at it today. And I'm talking about creativity, my favorite topic in the entire world. Well, maybe next to God. But anyway, I'm going to be presenting to the women's group today at 2:30, right? 2:30? Yeah, 2:30, right here in the sanctuary, a presentation on creativity. And Judy, Gourmets for God.
I was going to say, I can talk about
Yeah,
women's.
you're good.
I could talk about women's group, but I have my notes to keep me from wondering because I get so excited about Gourmets for God that I could talk about it for a half an hour and you don't want to hear me do that. So do you like to have fun? I do. Do you like to do something? Is there something you love to do with your friends? How about maybe entertaining? Do you enjoy entertaining and putting on a good show? Well, we have the best opportunity for you possible because you can not only have fun, be with your friends, and entertain, and you're supporting the center. Gourmets for God is about planning an event around food. Now, it doesn't have to be a meal. I know we've had, and queso it is, which was chips and dips, kind of a tasting experience. Or it could be a picnic, maybe in a hike out at Valley of Fire. Or maybe just a fun game night at your house. Or maybe there's a movie you want to watch and have food. I mean, there's so many possibilities of things that you can do for fun. And Gourmets for God is one of our major fundraising events. The nice thing about it is it puts fun and fellowship along with food into the fundraising. Oh, yes. So this year, we've already got some ideas. There's a National Taco Day is on October the 4th. So the practitioners are looking at doing a taco afternoon or evening. And then our reverend over here is looking at doing something that's going to be absolutely deliciously fun. Last year we had boards, and more boards, where we chose food from the charcuterie. We had charcuterie boards, and then we played board games. There were a couple of tea parties. There were some game nights, just all kinds of fun events. And every one of them was supporting the center financially. So keep those ideas flowing. Come up with some ideas of your own. What do you want to do that's fun? If you have any questions, there'll be a few of us at this back table over in this corner, and we'll be able to answer your questions. If you have any interest at all, you can sign up and I'll email you or whatever you want me to do to get you informed on what you could do, what are some possibilities. We'll brainstorm with you. I have examples of ones we've done in the past that are all kinds of fun. But this is a good time for food, fellowship, and fun. The nice thing is you get to know people at a closer level when you're sharing food and having an experience with them than you would just coming on Sunday morning. So we'll be signing up hosts this week and for the next 3 weeks. You don't have to make a decision today. You've got a few weeks of time to play around with ideas. And think about it. Check your calendars, but sign up soon. We're going to have a good time. Thank you.
So the one that I'm going to be doing this year, at least one of them, I'm a potter. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I do pottery. And I just found a new studio where I can throw at. So my Gourmets for God is you're going to get a handmade bowl to put your food in that we have for the thing. So you'll get a piece of me to take home with you, if that appeals to you. I'll give you a little piece of my mind. There we go. So we have prayer available in the prayer room right after service here. Debbie Little will be at the door there, and we'll direct you in if you would like some prayer about anything that's happening for you right now. If you're a little worked up still over things in this world, or you just need something, some kind of solace for something, or if you've got something really good in your life and you want it to keep going, get some prayer. It's a wonderful, wonderful practice. We would love to have some help stacking our chairs today. We're getting ready for the Labyrinth Walk right after service. So, oh yeah, don't stack the first 3 rows because we're going to make those into circle around the labyrinth. But if you are physically able to and willing to help us stack the chairs, we would greatly appreciate that, all but the first 3 rows. All right, would you stand, please? And if you want to, you can hold hands. Show a little unity, a little love, a little connection. Pass a little peace over to the next person. Would you repeat after me? There is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. Have a beautiful and blessed week. Go in peace.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all